Oh no, I just didn't change the title. Okay, all right, we're okay. All right. So we're all good.
All right, I'm Tony, he's Mike, and we're here to do a quick and dirty on the wonderful Italian import wannabe American Rambo ripoff weird ass movie Strike Commando 2. Mike,
So
tell us about it.
So one thing I forgot to mention about the Cynthia Rothrock movie is that movie was so bad it didn't have a Wikipedia page. Neither does this one. No Wikipedia. You find your information on IMDb.
Whatever.
This movie doesn't have much of a plot either. I have no clue what goes on in this movie. It starts off with him trying to save some colonel or some shit like that, and
Richard Harris.
And he
Richard Harris. Dumbledore. Richard Harris.
And he gets shuffled around to different places, and along the way he meets some blonde lady. There's a lot of rip-offs of Indiana Jones in it, and
there's
probably some other stuff, but I will say this, compared to Cynthia Rothrock, this is actually mildly entertaining. It would have been better in a group setting, but it is what it is. I've seen worse. I've seen a hell of a lot better. It needs tits. Again, if I'm going to suffer through your so-called art, put some titties in there for me, please. That's all I'm asking for. Go ahead.
So the movie opens up and they rip off a scene from Platoon, and then they immediately cut to a scene ripping off a CIA thriller that I don't know exactly what it is. But then they decide that Dumbledore's been kidnapped and they have to rescue him. So then they rip off a scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Specifically, it's the bar scene with Marion when he goes to get the piece of the staff off. And when I say rip off, it's blatant. And then after that, they rip off some stuff from Missing in Action, and they rip off some stuff from First Blood Part 2, and then it culminates with them ripping off Lethal Weapon, and then the movie's over with, and I have a smile on my face.
My favorite part of this whole movie is the end fight scene with the big bad. And so, what's the name of the character? Michael or something like that? Michael Ransom. Michael Ransom walks up. He's ready to throw down with the evil German guy. Because whatever. You know. So anyways, he's getting ready to throw down. Bright, sunshiny. Very next frame. It is raining. It is downpouring. And they're getting all in the rain. Next shot. They're still fighting, but you see the sprinkler head down in the corner. Water for the rain. And then the very next shot, they're still fighting. It's again a torrential downpour.
I'm just going to say, this movie had no illusions about what it was.
No. It knew what it was for sure.
They knew they were making hot garbage.
Yes.
And they embraced it.
If you don't mind, may I?
They went all out from their lame ass ninjas to the gunfight in the bar. They just stacked ridiculous on top of ridiculous until they built a monument to cheese, and this is at the pinnacle of that. This is as good as a bad movie can get.
And here's the thing. If you would have slapped like a National Lampoon's title over it and then cast it with actual like good comedic actors, it actually would have been like a really fun movie.
Yeah.
Not even ironically, but a good fun spoof, like Loaded Weapon or something like that.
Yeah, no,
it's right there. It's knocking on the door.
It was most definitely knocking on the door. There's the scene where she's dressed up as a prostitute and they go to infiltrate the camp of the bad guys, and there's the whole bit with the Vietnamese general when he dies and his hand is clenched on the diamonds and she's trying to get him out of his hand, and then Mike Ransom comes in, lays down the law, and then they just leave without the diamonds, and they realize that they've got to go back, but only after they've had time to reenact the whole truck chase scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And they go back by just having to stop right in front of a helicopter. love how completely batshit insane this movie was. This movie was so much fun. I was laughing so hard at this movie that I immediately went back and watched Strike Commando 1. Now, Mike Ransom, quintessential character that he is played by a different actor.
Is it?
Who spent more time in the gym and less time in acting classes. And he's trying. He is trying to act. He's there. He's the only survivor of this team of crack commandos that blew up this enemy base, and he winds up like in this village, and they save him, and he's decided he's going to help get them all out of Vietnam. And
so this is one.
This is one.
Okay.
This is one. And it is completely like there is this scene where he finds this child that he's befriended, and the child has been shot by the bad guys, and he has this big emotional breakdown. And I was laughing so hard I was crying. And he wants to be an actor so bad, and he's trying so hard to sell it. And we're gonna edit that scene in right here so you can appreciate it in all of its glory.
You got tons of popcorn there. And all you gotta do is go climb a tree to go eat it. And there's cotton candy, mountains of it.
Just gonna say that if we had more Mike Ransoms, we could have won that war.
Well,
or lost even, it just would have been unquestionable, Like,
well, again, that nom grass, man. That's some strong shit. Gives you fucking birthmarks.
That's right. Mike Ransom and strawberry.
What a combination that would have been.
Oh, I would. If you can go get the cast back. Okay.
So anyways, like, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, like getting Tom Skerritt and
Mike Ransom
back together.
Either actor, you've got choices here. I'm sure one of them's going to be off one night at Denny's, and you'll be able to get him back.
We have to pull Tom Skerritt out of the fucking retirement home.
Whatever it takes. Anyway, yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest. Fair
enough.
I look forward to Strike Commando 3. Or 4, I don't know.
Did they make them?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Maybe that's what you'll get next. I mean, who knows? Let us know if you like us reviewing these shit-tastic films. I don't get a kick out of watching them. I get a kick out of talking about them, though. It's a lot of fun, so hopefully you like that.
I get a kick out of watching them.
So, and on that note, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. I ramble. So.
I said you smelled like trouble, but this is ridiculous.